Hey guys, how's it going? Like Butter here, and we have so much to talk about. It is insane. First of all, if this is your first time here, I want to introduce myself. I'm Like Butter. You can call me Drew. I've been doing Division content since the alpha of the Division 1. Kind of started and continued my channel on the Division for I think around like 2 years. Took breaks here and there. The game went through very, very ups and downs. As if you were a Division player, you know that. But I am going to be covering the Division 2 full force. I'm super excited for it with E3 still going on now, but almost over. A lot of information came out about the Division 2, and I want to cover that here on my channel. And I also want to kind of give you guys my opinions on what I've seen. Now, there is going to be a lot of time before March 15th, which is the release of the Division 2. There's going to be tons of time to break down gameplay, to talk about features. But in this first video, since I just got back from EA Play, I did actually get some Battlefield 5 gameplay that I'll be uploading in the next couple days as well. So that's good, but I'm a little bit late on the content train for the Division because I was on a plane all day yesterday, and I am going to try to ease my way back into the Division 2 content, as far as like some people may not even know what had happened, and not everybody watches E3. Somebody might just be browsing YouTube for the first time in a couple months and come across this video. So I want to talk about some stuff with the Division 2. But first, before we get into the kind of detail in-game content, we will talk mostly about the press conference. So we're going to just watch the press conference. I'm going to pause it. I'll have small little gameplay tidbits in between. But I want to just kind of give my opinions on how they're doing the Division 2 and pretty much just how the conference went. So let's get right into it.
My name is Julian Gerighty, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2. On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City. The infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle. Under constant threat from dangerous factions, civilians are trying to rebuild. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything.
Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad.
Quiet, you. I said no more talking.
The rules are not subject to negotiation.
Shut up.
Defy the rules, and there will be consequences.
Let's go. Come on.
Examples will be made.
On your knees. Keep still.
All right, so the Division 1 really didn't do a great job making you kind of feel for the civilians that are kind of out in the world. They were kind of just there. You never really felt like you connected with them. You'd go by like a window or something, you heard somebody screaming, but the overall world of the Division 1 kind of felt a little bit empty. You either had you would have like random civilians. You'd have like one civilian every like 10 minutes walking down the street. It didn't really feel like New York City, even with the virus wiping a ton of people out, you would still see more people out and about. And it seems like with the Division 2, they're trying to actually make you feel for those civilians more and kind of connect with them. And like that, it was a perfect example of that little girl just like running around. You're just like, oh, or like the mother holding, the kid while there's an execution going on right outside the restaurant. So it seems like they're going to do a lot better job kind of incorporating the civilians with the storyline to really show that you as a division agent are making a huge difference in these people's lives. So that trailer was just phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed that.
You are the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country. If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save a dying nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment. As you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills. Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further.
All right, so if you are a Division 1 person, you know what signature abilities are. The signature abilities were like these, ultimate abilities that you would work towards through a certain tree, skill tree, and then you would be able to equip this ability, and it was basically an ultimate ability that had like a huge cooldown. But if you know how the abilities worked with the medical ult, the defense ult, and the offense ult, as far as PvP went, like these signature abilities really threw the game off, because when the Division 1 first came out, it was chain ults over and over. You had people pop popping blue alt just to get that 80% resistance. So signature abilities are kaput in Division 2. Instead, you're going to have signature classes that you're going to work towards, which are going to allow you to use signature weapons such as the 50 cal sniper, the grenade launcher, and the crossbow. I'm assuming they're going to have more weapons as well with each individual class. So you can kind of build your way towards something, but it's something that you're going to have to at least have some skill with. It's not going to be something, where a team of 4 is going to have a bigger advantage over a team of 2, because the team of 2 only has 2 signature abilities and a team of 4 has 4, which allows them to pop it more often and be able to just kind of overpower the smaller squads. I know that they're not talking about PvP yet, but I can't tell you how amazing of a change this is for PvP to have signature weapons and signature classes that you can work towards, rather than having these signature abilities that can just completely throw off a gunfight. So this sounds really good. I'm really excited to see more, and they can go crazy with this, and it's just an extra level of the RPG to make you work towards a certain thing and make you feel like you are playing your own character.
Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge. Raids are coming to the Division 2.
All right, so Raids was like my number 1 when it came to things I wanted to see in the Division 2. I feel like it was a huge missed opportunity with the Division 1, with the uniqueness of like the certain missions and stuff and how cool they could make it. I can't stress how huge 8-player raids is for a looter shooter, because as far as I know, this has really never been done. I think Warframe might have 8-player raids. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know Destiny is locked at 6. We got, information about Anthem having raid-like content, but it's only going to be 4 players. To have to take 8 people in, like, this is going to feel like something like a WoW raid or an Elder Scrolls Trials, whatever mission they have. I don't know. My fiance plays Elder Scrolls all the time, but they have like those bigger dungeons where, you have multiple people. And the more people that you need in order to complete these missions, the more coordination and teamwork it's going to take. So I really can't wait to see all the different squads people are going to be putting together. And I can't believe they went ahead and not only did raids, but are doing it full force, and I'm super excited for the future of the endgame hardcore content for the Division 2.
We learned a lot from working on the first game, and with the Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates. Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1. We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
This is so pro-consumer, I can't even begin to explain that they're going to have free content for everybody for the first year. Now, you got to remember, most companies, when they release their games, the first year is usually where they make the majority of their money with like the season pass and kind of just suckering people into buying the entire package at launch without you really even knowing what's in it. But to know that the content is going to be completely free, this was a huge step above most of the other companies. I mean, you got Destiny charging, over $100 plus having to buy the old content in order to enjoy their new stuff that they're adding. This is basically just a big FU to Destiny saying, you know what, we're coming out with a game. We're going to be a competitor to you. And not only that, we're going to give our content to our consumers for free to show them how appreciative we are of them. And that is so huge, and I can't stress enough what a big step in the right direction this is going to be. And I know this is going to be very successful. The Division 2 2 looks incredibly promising with the gameplay that they've shown and all the things that they have addressed. Like almost every single annoyance in the Division 1 that I hated has been addressed in the Division 2. And I know this is going to work out, and it's going to be huge because that's going to be stepping stones for other companies to do the same thing. And I think we're kind of moving away from the whole, paying for a year 2, year 3 season pass. I think it's just ridiculous. So this is amazing that they're doing this, and I'm super excited. Big hats off to Ubisoft for being pro-consumer, and they are really, really just knocking it out of the park with the Division 2.
Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done. Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of the Division. Thank you.
Well, that was pretty damn awesome. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Of course, you can see that it is taking place in Washington, D.C. New signature classes where you're going to be able to even further customize and, deck out your character the way you want to. And there's just a ton of changes that I want to talk about over the next couple days. I wanted to kind of keep it simple in this first video just to kind of ease everybody back into it, keep everyone kind of up to date with what's going on. And yeah, I should have a ton of videos in the next week or two. I'm just going to be grinding super hard. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop the video a like. Let me know what you think of the Division 2, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for the revive, Meg.
I've got this guy behind the tank.
Map of the hive, nice.
Alright, just lay it on him.
Again?
Drone down.
Oh, there goes his armor.
Ah! You're on your own.
Keep going.
Good job. Level up. Level 30.
Oh, sweet. Congrats.
Alright, flare is up. Control point is ours. Nice. You guys want to check out the plane? Let's go.
Analyzing ballistic residue.
Looks
No
like a
match found.
rough landing. Jesus!
Whoa, that's nuts.
Let's check it out.
Great idea. Let's just die.
So, game plan. Take the capital back. I think we're ready. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go!